Welcome back again to LifeWave Deep Dive with Jane number 10. So today I'm going to introduce you a little tool to keep track of your X39 journey when you first begin. And that will help a lot to kind of lessen the expectation and know what you're looking for. So let's see. So tracking your X39 journey. I do recommend this, and to keep this simple wellness journal going. And why do we track this? Like I said last time, that a lot of time you are have this high expectation because you have other people's experience, testimonial that you heard of, and you come in and you suddenly have this expectation that you are going to feel the same. But a lot of time those doesn't happen. There's a little thing that's happening that that is helping you, but your memory isn't always accurate. So you can't go back and gauge what you were feeling or what you were like yesterday. So it's easier to forget before we actually felt, what you felt like 2 weeks ago. So this tracking helped capture those small gradual changes as we going through this journey with X39. So everybody again is so different. I can't stress this enough. Everybody begin differently, have a different starting point, progress at their own pace because you don't know each person. God make us different, right? So each person insight is different. We don't even know what's going on inside of us. And the trackers will help. It's not for you to compare your result with somebody else because that's not reality. That is not really the point. Like I said, a lot of people come in with that high expectation because you've been introduced by in somebody that have tremendous experience or great results. So you're hoping for the same. And it could happen, but I want to make sure that you set that expectation, that you have the realistic expectation. So the simplest way to do that is keep track of your own journey on your own timeline at your own progress. So this is something that the company has put together. And if you are new, you should have this sent to you by the person that signed you up or whoever you bought that from. And this is a really simple tracker. Let's see if I can even blow it up. I can't. But it keep you a realistic goal of day one. Let's see, day 24 hours, 7 days later, a month later, 3 months, 6 months through a year. And simply it is looking for energies. How was your energies yesterday compared to today? How was your sleep? How is your recovery? If you go to exercise or you going to something for a walk, how is your recovery? Is that faster? How about your discomfort, your daily activities, and overall sense of well-being? Some people will feel calmness come over them that they never sensed it before. And then if you don't pay attention, it's just another day passed by, right? So this tracker will help you kind of score it. Okay, my energy was a 5 yesterday, but today I see a little bit more energy. I feel like it lasted more longer instead of about 6 hour. Now is today's gave me about 6.5 hour. By 3 o'clock, I didn't have that 3 o'clock crash anymore. I felt like I slept better throughout the night. And recovery, I went to for a long hike with a friend. And a month ago, I would be winded by the end of mile 2. And this time I felt like I have more energy and better recovery. I didn't get sore. And things like that is really, really important. If you write it down, if you see it, what's asking you, then it makes you pay attention to what to look for. And if you write it down, then next week when you come back, you have something to, again, a baseline to compare it with. So small changes matter. Healthy aging is often gradual and sometimes opposite. Not healthy aging is also gradual. Sometimes it hit you all of a sudden, but it's bad habit built up over time, and sometimes you don't feel that you feel bad until you feel really bad, right? But it's been compounding on your body with all those bad food that you eat, a high amount of sugars, smoke, alcohol, everything else is compounding until one day your body can't take it anymore. But it didn't happen overnight. It is something that is been adding on top layers on top of layer. So with us, healthy aging, we are peeling the onion, the layers after layers and after layers. So sometimes you don't see it right away. So be patient and have that, have that tracker to look back a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, or even a year from now. And I recommend that you take a selfie, the same lighting, same place, and store it away. And then come back maybe a year later and look at it, and you will see the difference. I didn't do that, but because I'm on Facebook a lot with my kids, I have pictures that Facebook good at reminding you, and I look as like, holy crap, I look like that 3 years or 5 years ago or 6 years ago, which I was 6 years younger, but it definitely looks older back then. And this is something that if you keep track of it, you're going to be able to see it. And people might come up to you and say, what have you been doing? You look a lot younger. And that might trigger yours like, oh, yeah, I've been adding this X39 into my routine. And then that's a good feeling. But again, simple. Take a selfie picture, store it away, put a date, store it away, and, come back and look at it later. So, key takeaway. Everyone's journey is unique, truly. Tracking is just help you build awareness because small changes is hard to notice, but they add up. And patience, and lastly, consistency. You can't tell me or tell the person that introduced you to this patches, it doesn't work. And then they ask you, well, have you been patching daily? No. Well, what do you expect? Right? So that's something that you need to build up is make sure that you are consistently keep track of, consistently patching and then consistently keep track of those changes. It will help you a lot determine and to notice of what change your body is adapting to. Thank you again, and I'll see you on the next episode.